The following is a presentation of Opie TV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on Putt-Putt.
He will not be disappointed. He has the most positive attitude on the PPA tour that I've ever seen.
He has to have a positive attitude. He works with juvenile delinquents in Atlanta, and it looked... Well, positive attitude gives him that look on the face which says, I think I got a little bit lucky.
Back door. And it goes. Good putt. Oh! Dix. It was going to be going to the left corner, folks. Right on 13. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Asheboro. It's our Tuesday night local, the April 21st edition. We've got another pretty decent turnout for our Tuesday night event. It's another chilly evening here, below normal temperatures here. Our temperature is right now 66 degrees without any wind blowing at this moment, and the humidity is at 26%. It's going to be another nice night to play regardless. Alright, so see the players out here on the course getting ready to play in a few moments, and let's look at our pairings for tonight. Okay, so tonight we have 24 players. So we're playing in 12 groups of 2. And the usual 2 players in the novice division. Here's your lineups. Now let's get out to the course. And here is hole number 1. We'll start tonight from this position. Better than usual. Start there at the fence there. And here's your defending champion, Mike Johnson, first up. And Mike starts with an ace from the back flip. And his partner is Grant Sigmund. These two were featured in a 9-hole playoff last week. That's gonna miss for Graham, and he'll start tonight with a 2. Here is all your players out here. 26 players tonight. Very supportive group here of our local program here at Asheboro. There. All right, let's look at hole number 2. There's MJ getting his deuce in the saddle. And Graham makes it there, so let's go over the 1. And here's your next pairing up is Rick Bear on the tee. And Rick starts his evening with an ace there. He's going to be paired up tonight with Dylan Robertson. That's missed left, and Dylan will begin his night with a 2. And here's Mike Johnson tapping his 2 here on hole 3. And now the lights come on. Going back to 2. And just got it in the saddle. And it left out. And he'll tap that deuce in. Let's go 4. First look at the dog leg hole with the triangle. And Mike got a bad kick off that triangle, so let's go back to 2. Dylan lagged the hump there. Now he's going to have to hit this deuce putt from that far distance, about 13 feet from the cut. And he's going to catch the lip forward, and he'll wind up getting a 3. And back to the first hole. Next twosome coming up. This is Keith Waters. And as usual, he's lost something. And there's Keith making an ace there. And next up on the tee, this is Chase Ferguson. Case is going to get himself a deuce there. All right, let's go back to 4. Dylan also got a bad kick. Just want to point out here, we've had some maintenance done once again. David Greger has painted the red holes from 2 to 10. So like all the even holes from 2 to 10 were painted recently, so he's going to get the rest of it done just later this week. Chase on the tee at 2. And Chase crossed over, so he winds up getting the deuce. So you might see a few bad kicks here and there tonight off these rails. And he also did the obstacles as well. And here comes pairing number 4. And first on the tee is Daniel Kearns. Daniel missed left, and that's a boost there. He's paired tonight with Russell Sigmund. And Russell's going to get the ace there to start his evening. And it's going to walk up here. This first group is playing pretty swiftly here. Let's look at Graham Sigmund on hole number 8. And playing right rail back door. That's there. Nice shot there. We head to hole 6. Let's look at Lauren hole. And Rick's tee shot drops in there, so that's a good putt. Let's look at this angle on hole 5. Keith's tee shot. Nope, it's this right. He'll have the 2. Back to the first hole now. Going to the 5th pairing of 12, and this will be Doug Kearns leading this group here. And he got the ace there. Good. This partner is Jason Miller.
Ain't hard enough. Come on, get there.
That's going to come up short. He'll tap in that deuce putt. Let's move over to 3. Russell's tee shot. Russell left it about a foot from the hole, and he'll get the par there. And let's go to the back 9 for the first time. Graham on hole 10. That's an ace there for Graham. Nice shot there. Okay, we'll go over to 4 right quick. And Randy missed the tee shot. Oh, sorry, that was Daniel. He taps in his 2. Here we go. Now to our 6th pairing, and this is Randy Simpson on the tee. Front door, no. It's going to get a deuce there. I think he's going to be paired up with Earl Johnson. That's in for Earl. Good start for him. Let's go to 3. Jason's left, and it's rolling down the hill. And here's your first look at 11. Probably the most difficult on at least the back 9. Mike's trying to lay it up, and it stays in place, so he'll get his 2. Earl is going to get the ace on 2. Oh, good 2 there by Jason there. For a difficult position. Back over here to 2. Randy on the tee. Randy's going to get the rollover off over the cup there, so he'll get it 2. And we're going now to start the second half of the players coming into play. Pairing number 7. All right, and here is John Perry. John missed. Whoa, got a good kick there off the back rail. Looked like it was going to miss left by at least 3 inches. So he's going to start the night with an ace, and his partner, David Greger. That tee shot, that. Oh, he got a little bit of a lip there. So let's go to 4. And Earl missed off the left. And that's a 2 here. Let's go back over to 11. Watch Dylan's tee shot. Trying to go for it front door. Missed it on the left, and he's jammed over at the corner. So he's going to putt this for par. And it's going to space it out a little more here. Meanwhile, we go to 6 as Doug Kearns gets that one to go. And here's Dylan for his par. Nicely done. Vic's on to 2. Actually, let's go back to 1. And starting the 8th group here, and this will be Joe Festman. And there's the ace for Joe. And he's going to be playing with Mike Alley this evening. And he missed over the right rip. And that's a par for Mike. So.
Just a lefty thing.
All right, well, let's go to 11. Rick's putting for a 2. Don't ask me how he got there. No, wait. Well, it had the line. It just somehow broke away as it got to the cup. So he's putting for 3, and let's go over to 6 again. This time, Earl's putting for 2. Randy Simpson will be on the tee. Randy rattles it in. First look at 7. This is Doug Kearns. He's putting for a 2. Makes that one. And let's go to 10. Teach the shot off the angle and missing behind the cup. And our first look at 9. Daniel's tee shot looks to be right off the lip, and it's going to get a par putt there. And let's go back to 4. David's tee shot. And that's missed left, and we'll go to our 9th pairing. This will be an estrogen twosome here. This is Kim Miller on the tee. Kim misses left. She'll putt for 2. Well, broke away yet. All right, that's a 3 for Kim, and she's paired with Leah Rutledge. And that looks to be left there, and she'll putt this for 2. All right, so 3 groups left, and then the 2-player novice division, and we'll go with the 5. David's tee shot will drop in. Good putt. Okay, we'll head to 18. Then an early look at our table and shoot hole. Grant's on the tee. And it didn't get through, so he's going to putt this for 2.
Yeah, my brother's a senior.
And he'll man on the table, and he'll pick that up for 3 to finish the opening round. Meanwhile, we'll go back to the first hole. Next up, player number 10, this is Richard Garner. Richard will get the ace up there, and he'll be paired with Wendy Kearns. Wendy will be just short, and that's a deuce. All right, let's continue on here. We'll head back to 8. Randy on the tee. Nope, he hit it early off that right rail. He'll putt for 2. First look at 16. Trapezoid hold. Dylan's on the tee. That's in front of the cup. He'll putt for 2 there. Head back to 7. John Perry. John's not going to get to the cup. He's going to be putting for 2. And let's head back to 1. Next to last pairing up on the tee, Johnny Brower. Johnny's going to get the rail at the very last second. So he'll tap this in for 2. And he's paired tonight with J.R. Lanier. And JR gets it. Nice shot there. So let's go now to 3. Richard's going to get the ace there. Good putt. Head back to 11. And Jason missed right. And he's at the back rail putting for 2. And he's been 13 for the first time tonight. We have Russell on the tee. Playing right rail back door. That's the traditional shot. And he comes up a few inches short, so he'll tap in for 2. And we'll now go back to 2. I think JR is going to putt for 2. Just the hole on the left side. All right, the final twosome of the night in the Open Division on 1. This is Ivy Lanier on the tee. Ivy's short. She's going to get herself a deuce. All right, we have a newcomer here at ASHEBORO. This is Sean Cox. And he got the ace there. Nice start there. And let's go to 12. Oh, well, Jason will get the ace there. Okay, and let's go. Just want to make sure I didn't distract Wendy there. Let's go back to 6. Let's look at Kim on the 2. Kim just hit it too hard. She's going to putt for 2 off the right rail. And we got JR getting his deuce on 3. And this is Johnny Brower. Johnny's going to come up short. He'll have about a couple of feet for par. All right, let's go back to the first hole. And we're going to have the 2-player novice field up and going, and this is Annette Dennis. All right, and that makes the tee shot there. And this will be Nikki Armfield. She's short on the tee shot. She'll get her 2, and all the players have teed off. All right, let's look at Chase on 18. Complete his first round. And Chase finishes the first round with an ace. And let's head to 17. First look at the treacherous, hazardous water hole. Well, we got Russell taking a rare 3 on 16. All right, we go check out Daniel on the tee. That's in there for Daniel. Nice putt. On the tee, Russell Stigman. Well, he hit the hazard, and he's in play. He's going to get his 2. Let's go back to 16. We got Jason on the tee. It is in. Ew! He said it was too close, meaning.
Too close. Okay.
Yeah, Doug's on the tee. He missed it in front of the cup. That's a par. And we'll look at Joe Fessman on 9, putting for his 2. Got it there. Let's go over to 7. Richard makes it. Good putt. Back to 13, and we see Earl. Ball landed underneath the gate, so he spaced it back, and now going for a 2. Crushed it, but he's going to get a 3. We had the 9. That's Leah on the 2. It's lining up, it's moving left, and she'll putt for 2. Hey, let's go to 14. First look at this drop-off hole. Gotta watch where I'm placing myself next to the fence here, because this fence, the wood here is very fragile here. One wrong move, you could break it in half. You could ask Connor Carter that. He's lighter than me by at least 50 pounds. Randy's tee shot's moving out to the right, and putt this for 2. No, pushed it, and he'll go for 2. Let's go back to 8. Seeing Wendy's tee shot. And that's missed. Coming back. Okay, so let's make our first trip to the clubhouse, and we're going to go inside this time since the big screen is up with the score sheet in presentable view. And in the first round so far, we got
Johnson got 27.
So pair of 27s belong to Mike Johnson and Chase Ferguson, and Keith is a stroke out at 28. So that's the story so far. About halfway through the first round, and we go to 6. Ivy. Oh, got it there. Good putt. Let's see her brother on the tee at 7. They are, nope, hit the left rail early. Be putting this for 2. Swing over, good putt. All right. Back to 10. Well, he hit it too hard, playing that right rail backdoor shot. She's putting for 2. We go 9. Richard this left. That's going to stay up for a 2. Back to 14. David's going to make the ace there off the left rail. Good putt. All right, we'll check out John Perry. He's not going to get down into the drop area, so he's putting for 2. And this way, let's go to hole number 6. Well, let's go. Well, not able to yet. There's a bit of congestion going on. Let's go to 11. Oh, Leah hopped off the bat, and she'll pick up her deuce there. Now we'll start the second round. We'll go. We don't customarily do this, but we will here. Mike Johnson on the tee. Mike gets the ace to go there on hole 1. Here is Graham on the tee. And Graham's gonna ace it on top of him, and let's go back to 10. Randy's gonna get the tee shot to fall. It's JR on 9. Missed right. He'll putt for 2 there, and he'll take a. Does turn a little bit to the left as it comes off there. Yep, got the deuce. All right, we'll go to 6. And we see him net on the tee. Hit it too hard, she'll putt back for 2. And we'll move up to 14. Joe Festerman made a run at it for his 2. Let's go back to 6. Nicky Arnfield got it. Good putt. Heading back to 14. Mike Alley left that one short from the drop. He'll putt that for 2. We'll zoom in on Mike Johnson on 3. And he does not get it. This left, back to 13. Yeah, so gotta find a cup. Good putt. Out to 10. Johnny off the tee. That's it. Good putt. There's Kim on 10, 13. This is for her 2. Putt there, and we go to 12. Switch your Garter on the tee. Makes it there. Good putt. All right, swing back over here to 4. Mike Johnson got the ace there off the right lip. Grant's on the tee. And that's kicked out to the right. And he'll go for his 2 as we take another look at the scores now. Well, not many. Well, we haven't seen a change in score, just to show you that Mike Johnson and Chase Ferguson are at 27. All right, we will now head to hole number 8. And Nikki playing left roll shot that nobody's ever seen. She's got a tough deuce putt about 4 feet away. Let's go to 17. Just about hit the top of the cup. And John missed the left, back to 8.
30-28.
That trying to go straight, hit that one too hard, and she's going to get a 2 there. Back over to 17. All right, get 2 for John, and David Gregor's on the tee. And that 2 is left. He'll putt for 2. All right, let's head to 16. Joe Vesperman. That's rare, missing behind the cup. He gets his 2 on the tee, Mike Alley. And that's missing in front of the cup. And that's another deuce there. All right, we'll go to 15. Look at that hole for the first time. I've said this hundreds of times, the easiest hole in all of ASHEBORO. Slow down. Nice putt. All right, let's move up to 14. Wendy's putting for her 2. That goes in. Richard's on the tee. And it goes in for Richard. Nice putt there. Let's go over here to 10. Nikki's tee shot will not get to the cup there. And now our lead group on 8. But Graham's tee shot is in. On the tee, Mike Johnson. Last time we saw Mike, he was playing the spring event in Roanoke on Thursday night. Stayed in the area, played the Virginia event on Saturday, won there. And Mike tops Graham there, back to 17. The other Mike in the field is missing left. He'll tap in that too. Let's head back to 5 and try to watch Rick's ball coming up short. So he'll get his par there. And over to 4. Chase on the tee, sharing the lead at the moment with Mike Johnson. And that took a funny spin off the triangle. He's going to get the deuce. And we'll watch Keith on the tee. Hit the tip. It still could go. Nope. He's going to finish. He's going to get a 2 on that hole. Okay, now we can go back inside and see, check out a few more of these scores here. All right, let's see how we're doing here. I see another 28 by Earl. So that puts him a shot back at the co-leaders. Tied for 3rd. All right, so we go over to 17. Tim taps in the deuce. Here's Leah's tee shot. Swing hard off the hill. And she'll have her 2 putt there. And we'll head to 7. Rick's missing right, and that's a deuce there, back to 16. Was Richard there for a 2. Walking over here, watch Wendy play her tee shot. That's in. Good shot. And we head to 15. Well, Johnny Vera pulled the tee shot, missed the ring altogether. That usually happens when you pull the ball, even though the putts break left from the fairway. Johnny will get his face out, getting his 2 here. And you'll wind up getting a 3. Let's head back over to 8. Rick taps in his 2 there. And Dylan's on the tee. And he crossed over, he'll get his 2 over to 17. And Richard hit the far left edge of the angle there, that's by the left corner. So he'll tap in for par and back over here to 7. Chase on the tee, should get this one. I'm going to head over here to 4, I'll go to 5 right quick. Good putt there. No, crossed over. All right. I'm going to do a bit of plugging here.
Oh, thank you.
We are going White Lake this weekend. This is a raffle here, a 50-50 raffle. Chase Ferguson is attempting to go to Germany for that World
Adventure Golf Cup.
yeah, that one.
So
So
we'll have the 50-50 raffle.
yes, so anybody coming to White Lake this weekend, Vanette is holding the drawing here. It's how much?
$5 each, or 5 for 20.
Oh, okay, cool. So $1 off if you buy 5.
Well, actually $5 off.
Well, yeah. Well, if you do it that, well, if you look at
Get a free
Get one ticket.
a free ticket, yeah. So half the proceeds go to Chase, the other half goes to the winner. When's the drawing?
It'll be Sunday or Monday.
Sunday. Okay. The Carolinas open. Okay. All right. There you have it. There. Let's go back to 8. Gate crossed over, that's a 2. And let's go to Ivy on the tee at 16. That's in there for Ivy, good putt. Back to 18. Well, there's JR's tee shot in the cup there on the table, finishing his first round like grand fashion. Johnny Bauer on the tee. And that's going to be a deuce there. Back to 7. Daniel's tee shot off the back rail and in. So let's head back now to hole 4. Earl, who with a stroke back at the moment in the first round. And that's going to go with Earl. Good shot. If there's any more, let's see what we got here. Got 2 groups left to post. And there's Richard Garner with a 28 in the first round. Joe Fessman also at 28, so we have 6 players within a stroke of each other, or separated by a stroke, I should say. And there's one more group left to play the first round, and we're going to get them here on 18. All right, Sean Cox on the tee. That's gonna miss off to the right. He'll pick that up for 2. Don't have to hit it. It's good. Those putts are good.
These are good?
Yeah, those putts are good. Yeah, on the table, they're good.
Okay.
All right. And Ivy to finish the round. Oh, hit the front of the cup. She'll get the 2 there. Head to 17. Look at the novice group here. Oh! Holy mackerel!
I play with Nikki, what can I say?
Well, yeah, you're right about that. Oh, I don't even think I can describe the replay. Look at Nikki on the tee. And Nikki will finish, or get this 2 putt going in the. And then pushed it out. We'll head over to 7 again. Jason just missed right. So he's getting his 2. All right, let's go to 18. And that's on the tee. She'll get the 2 to finish the round.
Your speed was perfect. You just got right there about halfway.
And Nikki Farmfield to finish the round. She'll wind up with a 2. And that completes round number 1 altogether. Let's go to 4. There's an ace there for John Perry. I'm going to be showing you something on 17 in a little while here. You're not going to believe this ace. I can't even describe it. All right. Back over to 2. Actually, we're going. Now let's go to 11. Chase is missing left. He'll get his deuce. Now let's go to 5. Oh, front door shot. Good putt. Oh. David Greger on the tee. And he'll miss, and that'll be a deuce. All right, let's gander over here inside the clubhouse for the first round completed scores. All right, so let's check them all out here. First in the open division, it's Mike Johnson and Graham Sigmund, both at 27. And they lead by a stroke over 4 other players. And they include Keith Waters, Earl Johnson, Joe Fesperman, and Richard Garner. And over here on the novice division here, Annette Dennis with that trashiest ace on 17 this season so far. She's at 33. And there you have it. To 7. And John makes it back door, a good putt. And we go to 14. And Chase lipped out there from the right side. That'll be a par coming up. That's 6.
Oh, gosh.
No, Mike's been discussed over this tee shot. That missed to the right. And he'll wind up with his deuce back over to 10. And Jason, nope, in front of the cup. He'll wind up with his 2. There's Joe Fesperman on 6, who's having a good tournament so far, and he gets another ace there. Nice shot there. Let's go to 5.
Did you see that thing at the very end? It was going
right. Kim's not going to even get to the hill, so she'll putt this for 2. All right, we go check out Leah's tee shot.
It was for me. It's great to see you.
And Leah straight kicked. She'll get her 2.
It's supposed to be amazing race.
All right, to 17.
I thought you did too fast.
Rick's tee shot just missed, so he'll get his 2. go to 9. Randy will get a deuce there. All right, back to 16. Got Keith on the tee. And you got that right. And Keith missed in front of the cup. There you go. You get the 2. Chase will be on the tee. And he drains it in there. Now let's go over the 14. Russell missed that putt. This is likely for 4, back to 10. We'll push the tee shot out. That'll be a deuce. And we hit Richard on 5. Crossing over, and that'll be another deuce. All right, here is Wendy's tee shot. It's going to be a miss there. All right, we can head back inside. And let's see, so Mike Johnson posted another 27. He's in at 54, Rams at 57. And Chase is about to come in. He's playing 18. It'll take a moment before Mike starts his final round, probably about at least 5 minutes. All right, let's go to 18. And Chase just missed off to the left. He'll get his 2, back to 8. All right, that's a 2 for Joe. Let's go back to 18. All right, that's a 2 for Keith. All right, we will move up here to 3. Okay, Ivy's going to be short on her tee shot. Go to 6. And that's another ace for Richard. So he's playing well again tonight. Up to 12 right quick. Well, Randy missed the tee shot left, going down and rolling down to the open end of the hole. Let's go to 11. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 10. Back to 12. And Randy got the deuce. And now we can see Earl's tee shot. Earl, oh, whipped out. Got a nice horseshoe. He's re-teeing for 2. And let's go to 15.
Not let the back tear up.
And Doug will make it there. Good putt. Over to 8. Kim gets her 2. Got the 7. Got to kick hard. Nope, it didn't even hit the rail, so he'll get the par there. Meanwhile, go to score sheet once again. Check out the updated scores. And another. Oh, well, Chase is also in at 54 with another 27. So he and Mike are duking it out between each other. Dylan and Keith are 4 back. Go to 18. Here's Daniel to finish round 2. That left it unclear of the chute. So he's putting this for a par. Daniel finishes round 2 with a 3. Russell's tee shot now. And that's a par for Russell. At 5, that's Sean Cox. He's putting for 2. ID will be on the tee. She's going to be at the back rail, putting for her 2. All right, and let's look at the novice players on hole 4. Backdoor miss. Oh, kicked the wrong way. Yeah. She'll get a 3. And we'll get a net on the tee. And that's missed to the left. She'll get a deuce back over. Let's go back over here to 12. And that's David Grigger. This is a team at 2 coming up here. Short on that one. So he's putting for 3 now coming down the tee. All right, meanwhile, we go over to 11. Now, yeah. You ain't got a score on the Braves game yet?
It was 3-1 last time I saw it.
Braves?
No.
Oh. Oh.
I don't even know who was pitching for the Braves, isn't it?
Lopez.
Oh, well, they got him like 3 runs in the first inning. Oh, no. Look at this.
Oh, David still. I think this is 5 now. He's putting on the team at
6.
6?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Well, let's go to 6. Speaking of. She got a piece of that wall. She's going to putt that for 2. All right, to 11. Joe Fesserman missed the left off the left lip. He'll tap in that for 2. All right, let's look at Mike Alley. And missed there, back to 13. And John crossed over, and he'll wind up putting for 2. Well, whatever. How did Earl get there on 15? Got the 2, I believe.
Randy, I'm collecting them this round.
I'd like to know how you got on that side of the ring. That's rare.
I got mad putting skills. Actually, that was my second shot.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering how you got there.
Hit too early and it came straight back.
All right, let's go to 10. Leah got the backdoor ace there. Well, here's Kim Miller on the tee. She'll ace it there. And here's John Perry on 14. And he'll get the ace there. And this will now send us to the 3rd round. Going to be watching our front runners. Right now it's Mike Johnson and Chase Ferguson, both at 54. And Mike's on the tee. And that's a crossover miss there, though, so he'll get his 2. Starting his 3rd and final round. Let's go over to hole number 11. Trying to make it back door. Just missed left. She'll have her 2. No, it's rolling down. So she'll putt along 2 there. And here's Graham getting the par putt here on 2. Mike Johnson's on the tee. And, well, Mike missed it. So another 2 for him. So he's sitting at even par going to the 3rd hole. And let's head back over here to 11. Leah. This is for a 5. 2, 5. Yeah. All right, Kim's on the tee. And she's going to be a couple of feet for par. Back over to 3. Graham's ace. Putt. Johnson now. Now this situation you think you want to go ahead and go for it now after missing the first 2 holes, or lay it up and try to take your chances on the remaining holes. That's gonna miss right, and it does stay up, so he'll tap in his 2. All right, let's see if anybody else has come within striking range. Not really. Everybody's like 4 back. Doug's at 58. Keith's at 58. Dylan's at 58. So there's 3 players. Let's go to Doug. I'm sorry, Randy on 18. Makes it there, hopping on the table.
We need to quit beating up on those 3 fat ones out there.
All right, let's go over to 4. And we got Mike on the tee. I'm also seeing Richard on 11 right quick. Makes it front door. And he gets another lift. So Mike's 0 for 4 to begin the final round. We head back to 3. Ricks makes it there. Good putt. All right, let's. Jason's getting ready to start his final round in a couple of moments here. We go to 12. Richard got that ace. Good putt. Dylan playing 3, charging at it, and gets it. Nice putt. All right, so let's walk over here to 1. Here's Chase to start his final round. And Chase got the ace there. And Mike Johnson made hole 5, his first ace of that final round. And we'll watch him on 6. Just left it short, so he's 1 for 6 in the final round. And watching Chase on the tee at 2. Well, this is rocking, and it crossover. So he'll be 1 for 2 to start the final round. All right, that's Rick tapping his 2. Let's go to 3. Keith's going to be 3 for 3. Yep.
Take it, move quietly. That sucked.
It did. Garbage, yep. Not as garbage as the one I saw on 17 about 25, 30 minutes ago. He's putting a lot of spin and it's missing well left of the cup, so he's going to putt that for 2. I'm going to walk over here to 7. Mike's already hit. And he got it. So Mike's 2 under. And we'll now watch Chase putt for par on 3. Makes it good too. Good a 6. Dylan. Missed it off the right lip. And over to 18. And we'll watch Joe Fessman complete his second round. Oh, hit the hole there. He'll get the 2, but going back to 4. Mike Johnson, 2 under through 7. Chases 1 under after 3. Didn't like the stroke there. He'll get the deuce. And let's go to 8. That's a bit late. And he still gets it. So he's made his third ace of the final round. He shot a chase on 5. For his second ace of the round, and it goes in. All right, so let's update the scores here. Well, it looks like a 2-man race here, and those are at 58. Keith and Dylan are the only two of the 3 that are out there at 58 on the course at the moment. I don't think either one has made some type of charge. So we'll head back out here to the course and go to hole number 9. Mike Johnson leading by 1. Currently at 87. Now he pulled it, and that's a 2 coming up there. And here's chase on 6. And that's in, so we're tied up again. All right, so let's go to 11. Well, Mickey's going down and going to be putting at the far left corner there from the T-mat side. Putting this for 2. And on the tee at 6 is Keith Waters. That's lipped off the right lip, and he'll get his 2 there.
That's just a terrible putt.
We head down to 16. Johnny Brower. Don't think he hit the ball there, so he's going to putt for 2. And we can hit Dylan on 8. That's in for Dylan, good putt. All right, here's Mike on 10. Gets that ace to go. Chase on 7. Trying to go for his 4th ace. It goes in. So, there's Dylan's ace on 9. Let's go to 13. And Annette gets the ace there. Good putt. Back over to 9. Rick's tee shot just comes up short. And here's Chase on 8. He and Mike Johnson currently at 86. Mike has 8 to play. Chase has 11. Off the back rail and short there. Well, Mike got the ace front door on 11, so he has the lead at the moment. Let's head back over to 6. And Russell will hit this for 2. All right, up to 12. Mike Johnson with the lead at the moment. 5 under, Chase 4 under. Yeah, just got it in the, just got it up in the cup there. And Chase just missed right there on 9. That's insane right there. So he'll be 2 back of Mike Johnson. We head to 13. So Mike's sitting now at 84. Chase at 86. And that gives him a 3-stroke lead as he has 5 to play. And here's Chase getting ready to play hole 10. Confirming keys on the score. I have it 4 under. Let's go to 8. Russell on the tee. Just leaks in. Good putt. And Mike Johnson now on 14. This left, and he's putting this for 2. Back to 8. And Daniel on the 2. Nope, it crossed there, so he'll putt for 2. Mike did get the 2 there on 14. That keeps him at 84 at the moment. 83 at the moment, excuse me. Graham's tee shot now on 14, missed to the right. So here we are with Chase on the tee at 10. It's in. No. And that might have been speed there. Back to 13. And Dylan gets it. Good putt. Chase for it. This is a critical par putt here. This has to keep within 3. Gets it there. And Mike Johnson will get the ace on 15. That puts him at 82. Look at Chase on the tee here at 10. I'm sorry, Keith on the tee. And, oh, he two lips. Maybe on 16, oh, 6 rather. Gets the ace there. Mike's going to be on the tee at 16. Chase is getting ready to play 11. The scores as we see at the moment. So it's Mike Johnson and Chase Ferguson at 54. Also Richard Garner at 54. Don't think he's on the course yet. No, he's not. Chase missed 11. Mike got the ace on 16. So currently he is 9 under par on the round. So that would put him at 81 at the moment. Graham's tee shot. Oh, it caught the front lip and he'll be hitting 2. Let's go to 15. All right, Dylan got the ace. And Mike's on 17 now.
There you go, bud.
I told it's going to hang.
I was giving that extra kick on that.
I appreciate the slow deal. First time he's made that.
Well, jam the corner. He'll get us 2. Can't really see Chase. I'll zoom in as much as I can. Weighing 12. He missed. Oh, he got it. Okay, so he's 4 under in his final round. Mike's up by 5 on Chase. Richard's about to start the final round, and we will get him on 1.
I'll be here with that.
And he gets it. Good putt. So he starts off on a good start here for the final round. Mike Johnson on 18. Chase got 13. So Chase is now at 5 under on the round. I'm sorry, 6 under on the round. Chase had 84. Mike Johnson at 81. So this is for an 80. Who makes it? It is in there. Good putt. So he's at 80 by my count. And looking at Richard on 2. Got it there. Fist clinched in the air.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's look at the scores. All right, so Annette is in at 71 in the novice division. There's your scores here. Mike Johnson Chase Ferguson, Richard Garner, all at 54. Here is Chase on 14. This is a par putt. He missed the tee shot left and it threw it over to the corner. Richard Garner, got a 2 on 3, so he stays 2 under on the final round. No miss there, so drops to 5 under. Over to 5. And seeing Kim Miller on the tee. Alright, popped up and missing left. Getting herself a 2. Alright, we go to 4. Hurry, good putt. By the way, Chase is now eliminated from winning tonight. Alright, so let's see the scores. So you see Mike is at 80. That's the score to beat. Richard is the only player in contention. He's 3 under through 4, so he's in good shape right now. Not saying he's in the driver's seat, but moving around here. Well, let's look at John Terry on 9. He's short. Here's Richard on 5. And it's going to kick off, and he's going to get a 2. And we'll stay on the 2 of wooden curves. And she'll cross over. Big hard kick off that back rail. There's Joe Festerman on 8. That's short. Just hanging off that back lip. Wendy's tee shot. I'm sorry, Kim's tee shot. It's missed right. Oh, Joe's now give it up. It's going to stay out there. And here's Lee on the tee here at 7. And Leah's tee shot goes in. Good putt. And we go back to 6. Richard going for his 4th ace. It missed right. He scraped off that wall there. Down to the opening. So that's a 2. Once he converts. Makes it. All right, we go. All right, let's look at Jay on 5. And a shot front door. It is in there. Nice putt. On the tee, Johnny Brower. No, he hit the right rail a lot earlier. As a result of missed the triangle, he'll putt that for 2. Had a shot. Pick it up. Oh, it's going to be a 3. We'll get Ivy on 4. And that's missed left. All right, now Sean Cox on the tee. Missed left there. Okay, so let's look at it again. It's it's Mike Johnson at 80. It's the score to beat. Richard is at 87. He's got 12 to play, so 7 aces over the final 12 will match his score. Let's go to 11. And David missed to the right. He'll get the 2-putt there. Okay, Richard's on the tee here at 7. It's not going to go. It's missed right. And we'll watch the par putt here. I can get 2 there. We can watch Mike Alley on 10. That's in. Good putt. Up to 13. And Randy Simpson with the ace backdoor. Good putt. Back to 10. Joe Festerman. At 10. All right, got JR on 6. And that missed right. Goes it out to the side as prescribed by the rule here. You can't move it forward off an obstacle. All right, so here's Johnny on the tee. Missed that one to the right. We go to 18. Look at Daniel finishing the night. And that missed to the right. He'll take in his deuce. And back over to 8. And he will cross over. He stays at 3 under. Looking at 17. Doug will tap in his par.
Yeah, we gotta roll a tad more sometimes. This is what I meant backdoor. Come up here. Yeah.
And on the tees, Jason Miller. Just looking at the notifications. Doesn't look pretty good for the Spurs. They're playing game 2 tonight against Portland, and he left the game under concussion protocol. So Jason will putt for 2. JR on 7. That's going to be off the right and in. Good putt. I was flirting on doing a little cradle rocking there on the front lip. Johnny Brower's on the tee now. That missed right, and he's putting this for a 2. Seeing Ivy on 6 for her 2. And this will be Sean Cox. And he missed right. He'll putt for 2. And swing it over to 10. Here with her right rail backdoor shot, it kicked hard. She got her 2, back to 13. And David is just short and hanging off the right lip, and that's a deuce. Walk up here to 12. Mike Alley's on the tee. He'll get the ace there. Let's go to 9. And Richard's tee shot pulls off to the left. Now he's got this par putt from about 3.5 feet. And he'll get it. At 14. John trying to, just put on the brakes there, so he'll get the par. And we go to 11. Kim's tee shot misses left. She'll get her 2, back to 13. And Mike's tee shot goes in. All right, back to 11. Rio, nope. Died off the back rail, back to 13. Joe Fesperman is same spot that David was about 2 minutes ago. So he'll tap the deuce in, and here's Richard on 10. Richard is 7 off the lead. He's going to miss the rail. So he'll need an ace out to win. Let's go to 9.
I don't know what the leaderboard is right there, but I should be getting close.
There's JR. He missed right, and he'll putt that for 2. All right. See, Ivy backdoor ace on 8. Good putt there. And we'll look at Sean Cox. And that's it. Nice putt there.
Okay.
Well, Richard got to 2 on 11. We'll go to 13. Leah's tee shot. She'll get it. Good putt. Watching Kim on the tee. That's in there as well. We go to 12. Here's Wendy's tee shot. That's in. So now Richard's got a ace out to tie Mike Johnson. And oh, wow. Wing at a prairies, look at the heavens. He's still alive. So let's go to 14. Leah's missed left. She's putting for 2. I don't know what that is for Joe here on 15. Putting for 2. Look at Leah's deuce putt here on 14. That's in there. Oh, look at Kim's tee shot. It is left. That'll be a 2. Let's check out Johnny on 10. And that's in for Johnny. So we head back to 13. Richard on life support, but hanging on. And it is not going to go in. So that's going to do it. Mike Johnson will win his 2nd consecutive tournament here in Asheboro. Leah on 15 makes that tee shot. All right, we will. All right, we're going to look at. We'll go to scores here. So as we look here at this moment here.
8-9 last days.
So just to report, sorry, we've got Mike at 84, Mike at 80, Chase at 84, 3 players at 85 currently. That's Dylan, Keith, and Doug. Richard was 4 after 13, so he would be at 87. So he's still got a few holes left. He could still sneak in 2nd. And I don't know if he made 14 or not, but Wendy's on the tee on 15. We'll go to 17. Mike Alley with the deuce. We've got Joe on the tee. Mike Rocket is nope, stayed left, so he'll take the 2. All right, let's head to 16.
I would like somebody to explain how that.
I can explain it. It always does that.
I could also explain it by saying that's wrong.
Yeah. All right, that's Leah for her 2. Kim's on the tee. And she rattles it in. Good putt. All right, let's look at Richard on the tee at 15. And it's going to go in as well. So by count, he makes them all. He'll finish second. And we can hit Nicky on the tee here at 9. There's a miss there to the left, and I think if I'm reading lips correctly, Mike Alley just posted a 23 in the final round. That's going to be the third straight week somebody shot 23 in the final round. What were you? What were you after 2? What were you after
23.
What were you after 2?
59.
82. That gives him second at the moment. So that looks like Allie's going to be in second. So Allie's going to finish second with a 23 in the final round. It's all your fault, Jason. You started the trend.
I know. That's 3 weeks in a row now.
But yours came with a 4 though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You started it. All right, let's go to 17. All right, she's going to get a 2. Wendy's got the ace on 16. Richard's now on the tee. And that is missed there, so he's going to get another 2. So Mike Johnson's going to win by 2 strokes, it appears. And the net's on the tee here at 10. Nope, that didn't even hit that one. So let's go. She'll putt this for 2. Let's go to 13. As I position right here. Next broadcast right now, it appears to be at High Point at 7:30 on course 1. If not, the next broadcast is going to be at Bristol at 7:30 on course 1. The Virginia Tour will be playing the following weekend. But forecast for the Tri-Cities and the Carolinas for the first part of the week does not appear to look all that pleasant. Rains in the forecast for Monday, thunderstorms for Tuesday. We might be here next week if it's moved over to. If the tournament's moved over to Wednesday. And Sean Cox is putting for 2 here on 13. Or 12, I'm sorry. Neil get the deuce. Good putt. So we're going to look at the scores again and
Good job.
all right, so we got Mike Johnson at 80
out of 14,
and Mike Alley at 82.
and he's trying to eat out of
Strong
it when I called
finishing
him.
round. There's Richard on 18 to close out his tournament. Hops over and it goes.
Look at there.
So Richard, see what he ended up shooting.
Mine goes beside it. That's where I like to go beside it.
31. Wendy shot 24. This is really crazy out here.
Goes from 34 to 24.
31 for Richard, so that put him at 85. So that's going to be a tie for 4th at the moment. Yeah, Wendy, look at that, Wendy. Look at that. All right, we will go to 15. All right, we'll look at Johnny on the tee. Johnny's gonna make that tee shot. JR's tee shot now. Where'd that come from? And he'll not rip down. He's headed too firm. Around the ring. All right, he got Ivy here on 14. She's putting for a 2. No, missed left. Should get her 3. All right, now we got Johnny on 16. And it goes in. Good putt. Oh, Sean Cox missed short on 14, and it breaks out to the left. This should be a makeable par putt for him. It is. This is his first ever tournament. Up, pushed it. So JR missed in front of the hole here on 16. That'll be a tap in 2. And he gets it. He goes 13. That's a net, Dennis, and it is in. Good putt. Right to 17. And he hit the top of the hazard. And it hit the hole. And Johnny's got about 5 feet for par. We go to 15. Ivy on the tee. That's gotta hurry. Yep, nice putt. Excuse me. Look at Sean Cox on the tee. Slow down, slow down. All right, good putt there. Back to 17. JR's tee shot could roll in. No, it rolled over too much, and it's going to be a par there. Now we go to 16. There's Ivy missing there, so she's going to get a 2. Let's go to 18. JR is going to be on the tee. And it is off the lip. And he'll get the 2. I think Johnny's tee shot. That's going to be a 2 there. We go to 17. Slow down, slow down. Nope, she'll putt for 2. Well, trying to up and back again. Going for 3 now, and we'll stand by here. There's a Annette now on 16. Gonna hold. Wait a second as Sean plays 17. Looks good. Oh, it horseshoed. Got big noodle there on that hole. Let's go to 16. And Annette on the tee, got the ace there. So now we'll watch the last Open Division twosome here. Round out our evening, and still got the two-player novice field finishing up there behind him. Sean Cox first on 18. And will miss right. He'll finish with a deuce. Okay, Ivy now to finish the tournament for the open field.
I played good. I had to take a 6.
She too gets a 2, and now we'll watch the final group play the final 2 holes. Annette's on the tee at 17. She already has one trash ace this evening. This one will not go. All right, and now Nikki on field. Nope. No, it's heading down 220. It's going to be placed here, right here where my foot is. All right, we're going to go ahead and congratulate Mike Johnson. Hey. First, all the scores. Well, we ain't got the. There he is. Congratulations again. Second win in a row. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you only won by 2, but yeah. Yeah. Well, Hallie shot 23 and got to 82. So yeah. All right. So congratulations, and let's look at 18. Yeah, and that's going to get her 2. Now Nikki on field to wrap it up. All right, she'll finish with the deuce. Okay, so there you see what few players are still out here. Some have already retreated for tonight. Others still stick around waiting to get their prize money. And let's look at the final scores. So the finals in the Open Division, Mike Johnson hangs on to win by 2 strokes over a charging Mike Alley. Mike Johnson finished the night at 80, his second straight win. Actually the second straight week he shot that score. Mike Alley's second at 82, and Chase Ferguson will claim third at 84. And obviously won by a net. All right, now we'll wrap it up here tonight from ASHEBORO. Thanks for watching, and we'll hopefully see you Thursday night at High Point on course 1 at 7:30. Until then, Opie Roberts saying good night from ASHEBORO. We will see you then.